All right, Shalom. This is the brother Kaya from GMS New Orleans coming back at you with another quick hit. Prior to getting started, as I always do, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Akims that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the hopeful elect, then to those that cleave to the body, and as joining men and as servants of the Lord in His truth. Every man in this order, accordingly, will all have to come under the knife of the Spirit. Now, what do I mean by that? Meaning, no man is going to escape the Spirit, all right? No man is going to escape judgment. No man is going to escape if he was called. No man can escape if he was chosen, all right? Anything that has to do with the Spirit has to do, the judgment that have been given out through the Spirit of the Lord for the spirits which He created, okay? Because by Him being the father of spirits, that means He's also the what? The commander in which each and every spirit get. I always find myself saying, you know, none of us is going to escape the Spirit, meaning we'll all have our day where the Lord, you know, chasten us, sore displeasure, because every day we actually, you know, we pass under that the rod of the Spirit, man. You know, that's the chastening, the day by day, right? But ultimately, you know, coming under that knife of the Spirit is different. That means, you know, you're in a moment in which the judgment that's being handed down can pretty much make or break you, okay? Meaning, if you don't handle this situation, which you don't really have a choice, all right, but it's an opportune time to understand that none of us will miss the Spirit when the Spirit do come around, man, okay? None of us can actually hide from it. So, this is Micah 7:9. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against Him, until He plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold His righteousness. So, even with the Lord bringing us forth to the light, we bear the indignation of Him, you know. This part of the journey of testing our integrity for the Lord. You know, Job, different men, all right, had to bear the indignation of the Lord, right, which is His righteous judgment altogether, all right. And in order to get that overall salvation, you're going to have to be tried and tested, man. All right? You're going to have to get tried and tested in the Spirit. You're going to have to bear it. All right? This is Micah 7. And 18. It says, who is a power like unto thee, that pardon iniquity and pass it by the transgression of the remnant of his heritage? All right. So who is like unto that? Right? That He's the Lord that actually do that. He retained not His anger forever, because He delighted in mercy. So passing under that rod, which all our fathers passed under, so as the fathers, so as the children, right? We gotta all bear that. Whether we bared it in the ancient time, we're buried it in this present time, and futuristically speaking, we all gotta go through it. All right, we all gotta carry that load. All right, to show our integrity to the Lord, man. So, hold on.
All right, see you.
All right. So lucky. But with that, man, knowing that judgment passes us by daily, okay, the Lord have given us a way to, while we in judgment, to escape the harsher judgment of judgment, right? Because in judgment, the Lord do show mercy. Matter of fact, let me get that. Because mercy do pardon the meanest, you see? Bear with me. This is Wisdom of Solomon 6:6. For mercy will soon pardon the meanest, but mightily men shall be mightily tormented. And when you, let's see if I can get that NLT. Yeah, in the GNT, it says, common people may be mercifully forgiven, but those in power will face severe judgment. So, let's see, make sure I got the right one. Yeah. So, the way that we're gonna be forgiven for our wrongs, okay, in the end, for all our wrongs, we gotta bear the chastisement for our wrongs as we enter into our right, all right? As we approach our righteousness, right? The Lord gotta wipe the slate clean for our wickedness, and we gotta wear at it. Right now, we're wearing our wickedness, okay? We have to carry around. Matter of fact, you know something? Let me go back to that. We have to carry around a chastisement pretty much of embarrassment because it humbles us down. We're embarrassed because the chastisement that we get, we clearly know that we're guilty above all for it, you know? So it brings about an embarrassment. That's why I say, I want to see what it says in another comparison. Yo, it's the NLT. It says, I will be patient, meaning suffer as the Lord punishes me, for I have sinned against him. But after that, he will take up my case and give me justice for all I have suffered from. Right? So, all that, you know, we have suffered from is all an indication of coming under the knife of the Spirit, man. Because really, the Spirit is a discerner, right? It's a two-edged sword. Piercing the, matter of fact, let me get that. This Hebrews 4:12. That's what the Spirit does, right? We learn how the Spirit works through the Word, through Yahushua. So, all right, because the Lord took on stripes of His own, right? We differ the servant is no better than his master. So we got to carry the indignation which the Lord carried. Because how can we be journeyers or worthy to be in to share the position in which the Lord shared if we're not willing to at least have a 10% trial, go through 10% of the trials our Lord went, or to carry something, right? That's why bearing the indignation is a testament to show that you're willing to do what Yahushua did, right? Obviously, the Lord haven't prepared our bodies like He prepared Yahushua to actually endure you know, the tribulations and the trials that he was going to go up against, because he carried not just, you know, the sins for all the nation of Israel, well, the elect of Israel, okay? Really all of them, so they can actually get it back in the kingdom, but for more or less the elect, you know, that he actually took those stripes for, all right? And our sins may be covered. But it says, for the word, which is Yahushua, is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit, right? So we come under the knife of the spirit. We coming under the knife of the reenactment somewhat of our Lord Yahushua. Now, it's not exactly that, all right, but it's spread it throughout all the men that love the appearance of our Lord. Because if you love when our Lord reappear, then you gotta also love when he was here and what he endured and went through, man. All right, because he fulfilled that which was spoken of him in the scriptures, man. All right, so you gotta acknowledge that. Okay, can't overlook that. It says, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrows, and as a discerner of the thoughts and the intent of the heart. So when you come under the knife of the spirit, all right, when you coming under the knife of the spirit, this is what you coming under. Let me see what it says. And discern the thoughts and intents of the heart, which the men of the Lord have intents in their heart too. And that's why the Lord got to chasten us, man. That we don't born, which means carry, all right, the intents that are destroys. So when he chastened us, man, we remember the things that gives us life. You know, when Jay getting effed up or chastened, boy, Jake start thinking about things of the Lord he could fix, he could do, all right? He don't let his mind wander or you know, play the harlot and such, all right? I'll get this word. Then I'll get out of here, all right? Coming under the knife of the spirit. See? All right, this the discerner right here.
Strong's G 2924, Kritikas.
It says relating to judging, fit for judging, right? Which means sufficient, okay? Sufficient for judging. So when we come under the knife of the spirit, all right, it's sufficient for judging, right? And it hit us in our joints and bones and marrow. Even though we use this word for the elect, the word does the same for us. The Lord is a balance, skilled in judging, decisive and critical. All right, so the Lord get real critical with that knife when he hit us with that knife for that word, this word, man. Okay, it says, okay, that should be about it. All right, so yeah, that pretty much was it. I was reading a little bit more, you know, but the point is made. We all shall pass. You know what? Let me see. We all will pass under that rod. All right, of the spirit. So this is the way we gotta. Let's see. Yeah, this is Ezekiel 20 and 36. Like as I pleaded with your fathers in the wilderness, the land of Egypt, so will I plead with you, said Yahweh thy power, which means judge, man. All right, he would plead, like he say, he would plead, all right, with the enemies he bring together, he gonna judge them, okay? No, I caused you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant. Okay? So we gotta until the Lord, actually fulfills, all right, until we get into that new covenant, all right, thoroughly, all right, into all right righteousness, we gotta pass under the rod. So we gotta remain under the knife of the Spirit. Okay? So we know the capabilities of what a knife could do. Jake, you see movies where Jake getting stabbed in certain places and his fifth rib and shit like that, and it just seemed like the ghost coming out of Jake, man. That's how this spirit feel. I mean, this the knife for the Spirit, man. So in all things, we just ask the Lord that he have mercy while we under the rod and under the chastisement of him, that he remember his servants, for them. For he said that he will. So Abba Rakazada was edifying, man. Till next time, I say shalom.